Welcome, Saugong aboard. Your learning journey starts now. Google hires a philosopher. Sounds like a plot twist, right? But what if the real story isn't about conscious bots suddenly waking up, but something more subtle, more strategic? Let's peel back the hype. So, machine consciousness. Fancy term, right? It's basically asking, can an artificial system have feelings, a subjective experience? Think less HAL 9000 screaming, I am putting myself to the test, and more like, does this system have a point of view? Crucially, it's not just about passing a Turing test or chatting like a human. The big deal is that if we can't prove it definitively yet, the ethical implications loom large before we even know for sure. We're dealing with potential moral patience before we have a scientific consensus. Mind blown? Okay, so why bring a philosopher into the DeepMind lab? Is it just for fancy coffee breaks? No way. This hire has three key jobs. First, tackle the murky waters of machine consciousness itself. Second, figure out how humans and AI interact, think manipulation, dependency, the whole messy social dynamic. And third, prepare for AGI readiness. The genius move here is flipping the table. Instead of waiting for philosophers to comment on sidelines, Google is bringing them into the core operating system. It's about owning the narrative, setting the standards, and getting ahead of governance issues before they explode. It's proactive rulemaking, not just reactive PR. Here's the seismic shift under the hype. For ages, philosophy was like the academic janitor cleaning up after the engineers. Now, it's moving into the main lab, right alongside the code writers. Why? Because the uncertainty around consciousness isn't just a philosophical puzzle anymore. It's hitting product design, user interaction, and future liability head on. Google isn't just hiring someone to ponder what if, they're integrating conceptual clarity, social risk management, and long-term capability planning into one strategic package. The game has changed from pure tech development to managing profound ambiguity. So what's next? Buckle up. Expect more procedures before we get solid proof. Think evaluations, internal counsels, disclosure norms, the governance scaffolding will go up fast. Human-AI relationships are the immediate battleground. We'll form attachments and dependencies way before science nails down consciousness. Look for governance structures emerging in the next couple of years, persistent agents becoming the norm by 2028, and maybe some form of moral checkpoint by 2030. The big risks? Getting locked into anthropomorphic interfaces too early, or inflating rights without evidence. It's a high-stakes race between capability and control. That's the pulse right now. Keep your eyes peeled.